I could put you in the brig for what you've done, but I won't do it.
What the hell's going on out here?
Ow! Ow!
Two
Two
Al's,
Al's,
one pod.
one pod.
The podcast from the web series. It's a spinoff, Al.
A spinoff. We've been doing the pod for, I don't know, 5 years, 6 years. Is it 6? Is it 5?
We started the podcast officially in April of 2020 during the pandemic, and it is now January 2026.
Almost 6 years.
Wow, that's insane.
6 years.
6 years.
You'd think it would have got better. You know?
People have gone to prison and have been released, right? From
how many
prison?
pods have started and ended since we started and continue? I mean, think about millions
Yeah.
of podcasts have begun, and we've known a few that, you know.
I've thrown this stat out before. They said 80% of podcasts do not make it to 50 episodes.
80%?
I think it was
Wow.
80%.
Wow, we might be, I haven't checked stats. We might be the longest running podcast in the history of podcasting. I haven't looked into the stats yet, but that's what I hear. I'm like Trump. You know what I mean? I hear this. I don't know if it's true, but I hear we're the longest running podcast in the history of podcasting.
Possibly the longest running podcast. We're actually doing it before they called them podcasts.
Yeah. But I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I hear. People are saying that. They're saying, sir, you have the longest running podcast in the history of podcasting. And we go, thank you.
No, it's more like he says it. We are possibly the longest running pod. Are we the longest running podcast? Possibly, sir.
Yes, sir.
We are.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What do I look? What's my picture look like here? It looks I look like I'm in Apocalypse Now or something.
Yeah, you do. You do.
This morning, I watched a caterpillar crawl on a razor blade because he could.
He improvised a lot of that.
I'm home. Yeah. They didn't have. He had scenes for an in-shape Brando, and Brando shows up 400 pounds and bald, and it's like, I don't want to be filmed. It's like, we got to work here now. So they have shadows and just let him ramble.
Actually, I think it benefited them.
It worked. It's one of those happy accidents, I think, they call them. It really worked out. But
if you don't know what we're talking about, everybody, we're talking about Apocalypse Now.
Yes.
And Marlon Brando was cast in it, but he wasn't fit as the character was called for. But it actually did work because
he showed up looking like Uncle Fester. So they had to throw the script out. And what do you want to do, Marlon? But and then he had a whole thing with Dennis
Francis
Hopper.
Ford Coppola directed and wrote and rewrote, whatever.
Yeah, Heart of Darkness, the book Heart of Darkness. But Hopper, Brando couldn't stand him. So then that played into the character, and Hopper, as the photographer, really went for it. And that's like, there's a scene in that when Hopper goes, tells Martin Sheen, last night he told me he was going to kill me, and he meant it. he's so happy with, and he meant it. But anyway,
it's heavy, man. It's heavy shit.
Yeah, man. It's one of the top ever. If you haven't seen it, I don't know what you're doing, but go watch it if you can. But I'm in my bedroom with the lighting weird and blurred because Kelly's working in the other room in the condo here. Her sister's visiting. She's working on our counter.
And she's a stripper.
Hey now, should we? She's a stripper. All right, and
she's doing warm-ups for tonight on the counter.
Yes, on the
she
counter.
Climbed up on top like it's a stage.
Yeah. And it's cold out here. I have a cold. It's cold, and so anyway, I'll podcast in the bedroom. Then Kelly's like, "Oh, I don't want people seeing our bedroom," so I'm like, "I'll blur it." So now I'm in a blurry picture bedroom. But yeah, I got sick on the last week of the cruise. Came home, you know that morning. It's where you do 2 shows, you feel great. You go to bed, you feel great. You get up around 5 a.m., take a leak.
You're like, what's
and the
going
throat,
on?
just a little bit, little scratch.
A little scratchy. And you're like,
go back to bed.
I'll be fine. And then you wake up,
No.
cement head.
It's there.
So I've been doing a lot of stairs. I've been avoiding the elevators for the most
People
part.
are uncomfortable with that, Al. I've heard people are complaining that you stare constantly at them on the ship. So you might. I'm telling you what I've heard. People are
Stairs?
uncomfortable
I'm
with your
staring?
stares. You're staring at
Oh,
people.
my
They don't care
stairs.
for it.
I see.
You're staring. You're doing a lot of staring.
I am.
I've
A
heard you
lot
do
of
a lot of
ogling.
staring.
A lot of ogling. Yes.
hmm
No, so I've been trying to avoid the cold and flu season by doing that. And Bernie got hit with it. She had it. She had it for a few days. Boom. Yeah.
It's hard not to. I mean, look, we shake hands. I wash my hands. I do all the things you're supposed to do, but in the end, it's
I'm
who
still
knows?
coming
Who
across
knows?
people in the elevator. If I do occasionally, like going up 15 floors, I'll take it. I try to get it empty,
hmm
but still, someone will step on and they'll cough without covering their mouths or
Uh,
anything. They just go like
the old
that. It's like,
man.
what the
The,
fuck?
these old guys walk past and they do
They
an
don't
open
give a
mouth
shit.
cough.
They're like, I made it this far. Fuck you.
Whoa! But I went to urgent care. I got some steroids, and
What?
so I'm
What?
moving the
You going
refrigerator
back to
with
the
my dick.
gym?
And no, we had to move the refrigerators.
You got to get back to the gym and do the steroids. What are you doing? You're sitting there on your hemorrhoids. You must be on the steroids. Get
Is
up
that
now.
Ontario? Who are you doing there?
Get up now. You tell Kenny's sister to get back on the counter and dance.
Dance woman. Uh, and then I got some other cough thing, but it's I went to urgent care. Urgent. It's a 2 hour wait. Everyone's sick. Everyone has whatever this is. This version
They said it's the worst flu season since
in history.
2019.
Well, well,
No,
I had
2018.
tested for
Or the
COVID,
highest.
tested for flu. Didn't have either of
Yep.
those. But I got some cold germ bullshit. But it's just annoying. You know what I mean? It's
My
not
brother-in-law
anything.
had it.
Oh, really?
He
After the
tested
cruise?
negative. He tested negative for all of those things. He said it was a sinus infection, which you
Oh,
can get from the air conditioner if it's right over your bed.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Remember those motels when we were traveling the road and those motels that have the air conditioner next to
Motel,
the bed?
hotel, Holiday Inn.
They'd
That's
have
where I'm
that
staying.
crappy AC next to the bed and it would just cold air
Ugh.
onto your face and it just
I would build a wall with the extra pillows. If I had a room with two beds, which I have
that was
now,
called a fort. Al was building a fort.
I would build a fort. Here's the thing. In my contract for the cruise lines, it says
hmm
one king size bed room. Now
Yep,
you think that's great.
right.
It's not, because if it's not available, you get the handicap room,
Yeah.
you get the double beds, and you have less room to move around. See the two beds?
The handicap room isn't bad though. I mean,
It
it's
depends.
larger.
I call it a double wide, like a trailer trash trailer, a double wide.
Mm.
You get the extra space. I'm not big on the shower anymore. I
Well,
thought
you
I
get
was. It's
with
like
the
a gymnasium
handlebars and
shower. Yeah,
yeah,
it's got
yeah.
handlebars and benches and
Yeah, but you get older, it's good to have, man, because you want to do a Bob Saget in there. You know what I mean? So you got some handles, you got
you
some
know,
bracing, you help
that's a good
yourself. It's
point.
I can tell you.
If you're not familiar with the Bob Saget, it's Bob Saget was probably in his early 60s, would you
Yeah,
say?
mid. Yeah,
Hell, early to mid
healthy
60s,
guy on the road,
healthy
just
guy,
traveling.
sitting on 150 mil, best medical,
Oh yeah,
slips and falls, hits his head, goes to bed with a big lump on his head, never wakes up.
yeah. Called his wife, said, don't feel great, but I'm going to sleep it off. We'll call you in the morning. And John Mulrooney, another comedian, a legend from New Jersey, New York, New Jersey, and he fell on the ice, banged his head on the ice,
Oh, that's the
went to,
outcome of that one?
yep, went to sleep, didn't wake up. So there's a message here,
Oh.
guys. You bang your head,
But I knew that when
let's
you
not go to
whack your
sleep.
head, don't go to sleep. But they
Don't go to
say that
sleep.
your body wants to. It's like it's tired. But meanwhile, it's swelling up.
But
So
what would you do? You're in a
walk it
hotel.
off. You fucking walk it
No,
off.
but like
So
you're
all
in a hotel.
the fluids
You're in a
don't
hotel.
build up.
Saget drove from Jacksonville to
No, you go
Orlando,
to bed.
3 hours, showered, fell. You're not going to call urgent. You're not going to urgent or 911. You're going to go to
I
bed.
decided that when, probably 10 years into this podcast, when our net worth is over $100 million each because of the
Oh,
podcast.
each well, I can
Yeah.
see half. 50.
Yeah, compounded interest.
All
So
right, I'll compound
when that
it.
happens, I'm not traveling alone. I'm having two assistants. I'm having a driver. I'm having someone pack my luggage. I'm sending my luggage ahead by FedEx.
Okay.
Our friends Biff and Linda, the Biff and Linda, they send their luggage ahead with FedEx.
Biff and Linda?
Yeah, Biff and Linda.
Wait.
They've got dough.
Okay.
So they go, oh no, we don't check bags. So they'll rent a house out on
Oh,
Nantucket,
that's the way to, yeah.
and then their luggage is there. It's like waiting for them.
Well, that was like I remember reading Letterman had a place in St. Barth's, and it was in a replica of his New York apartment, down to where every shirt was the same in the closet. So
He does not think about it.
he just got on a PJ, flew to St. Bart's, and when he walked in his house, he knew where his T-shirt was in the left drawer, and his underwear was, I mean, pretty good. That's pretty good.
There were two movies that did that about the clothing in the closet.
Yeah.
The clothes were almost identical, same colored shirts and pants. There were two movies where the main character did that. Can you tell me what it was? I'll give you some hints.
Please.
One of them starred
hints.
Mickey Rourke, and the other one starred Jeff Goldblum.
Mickey Rourke, I'm going to go 9.5 weeks.
Yes.
Whoa.
Nice. You nailed it.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
He was a big executive on Wall Street.
Right. That's why I was thinking. I remember him well dressed. So that.
Yeah, and he had very nice designer clothing, but they were perfectly lined up and very similar, so that he didn't have to put too much thought into it. And Jeff Goldblum's character were identical. And he said, "No, you waste too much time thinking."
Where was
about
Goldblum? What movie is that?
From The Fly. He was the scientist.
Oh, yeah. And then he pulls his own nails off. So he really goes full circle there, like, yeah, what was his name? Brundlefly. But what was my point? Anyway, yeah. Why were we talking about that? I'm drifting here. I'm having my coffee, my second coffee. I'm trying to wake up.
You're on steroids, for crying out loud.
Goddamn right I am. My head.
Let me see. Flex for me. Let me see.
What?
Pull out your helmet. Let me see what's going on there.
My helmet?
Here's you. My helmet.
Well, I'm reading news. I'm reading that the Giants just signed John Harbaugh as the head coach. So that's what I'm.
Oh, that's official.
I'm getting texts and things from.
Yeah, we knew that was going to happen.
Got him.
Harbaugh's phone was blowing up 7 minutes after he got fired.
You put John Harbaugh, Jackson Dart, Malik Neighbors, Cam Scatterboom.
You guys are looking good.
We got
you could be the new Patriots. That's turnaround.
You get a real look at. They did it. Vrabel, a good quarterback. It can be done. We have now.
Our quarterback he's still making mistakes about protecting that ball. Take the sack.
No, they're young. Those guys, they've done it their whole life. They've always been able to put the ball in wherever they want, and now they're finding out.
They're up against, as you move along, you're up against the best.
These guys are also pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, but especially if they're healthy, you get the best ones that are healthy towards the end of the season.
But for you, where you guys were to now be in the conference champion, you're already in. That's your Super Bowl. You're already. This is house money,
dude. This is all house money. I'm so happy. I mean, Seattle is obviously looking good numbers wise, and you know that Steve Smith is jerking off. Steve Smith is a comedian
jerking off no matter if it's baseball, hockey, football, or basketball season.
Coffee.
Right into his coffee. He likes his own creamer.
Cream? Next on Flatulence and Liquids. Bodily fluids will return after this.
He made a good move, though. Steve Smith was a comedian on the ships, and during COVID, he thought, you know what? I'm going to become an agent. I'm going to bail on the performing angle, and I'm going to stay home.
Well, he was already an agent. He had an agency, but he was still performing.
Did he have an agency before COVID?
Oh yeah. But he went. He retired pretty much from.
Oh, I didn't know he had the agency while he was performing.
Yes, he did for years. He had a partner and whatnot, and now he's golfing and still collecting checks from commissions.
Yes, he's
a smart guy.
And it's good. I like because I'm direct too. But if something ever happened, it's nice to have. He's kind of like a little safety net for guys he knows. You know what I mean? Like if something goes astray, you can go, "Hey Smith, get me some work."
He also has a couple of kids, so that's a motivator.
Well, he has a grown son and a little daughter. He's one of those guys.
Yeah.
21-year-old son and 6-year-old daughter. So, keep working, Steve. But
Two different ladies. So
lady. So let's check
it's
in
worked
here.
out.
I'm home. I've established that I'm in my cave. The horror.
The
horror.
The horror.
The horror. I've seen horrors. Horror has a face, and you must make a friend of the horror. And you're in a hotel. You're in a horrible hotel. Let's be honest. The Wi-Fi is not great.
This is one of the cruise lines go-to hotels for mostly crew.
Mm.
And there's some locals that will go, let's go spend the weekend
or an hour.
overnight somewhere, or
maybe an hour.
Or the young daughter lives at home. The young adult daughter lives at home. She wants to come here with her boyfriend. I witnessed all this during check-in. Yeah.
Wow.
And she mentioned that she goes, I reserved a king bed. And they were like in their 20s, all over one another, just slobbering all over one another in front of me.
Jealous.
Of course, she's like 22 and drop dead gorgeous. And he could not take his eyes or hands off her. I came.
I'm going to say that was quite descriptive. And I think I have to leave the room now for
it reminds me of.
I'll be right back.
A few decades ago.
A few decades ago. That was me back in the 80s, baby.
Yeah.
Should have saw me.
You put up with so much. You didn't even see shit around you. When you're a young buck or a young person, and you're just like at the peak of your sexual drive.
Well, when you're about
you don't
to
see
check
anything.
into a hotel,
you forgive everything. You don't care if you're stepping over dead bodies. You just go, we got to get to that bed.
You're blind.
And now at my age, I'm like, ooh, what is this? Why is this broken? I'm going to call the front desk. I can't get online. The internet's down. What's happening? It's just. I tried rebooting.
I just want to get back to our fact that John Harbaugh is the head coach of the New York Football
You guys
Giants.
are looking good, and congratulations.
We're back. I'm going to say we're back. This is stability.
As ugly as those Super Bowls were playing against you, the Pats against the Giants, and you
lost both.
It was very painful.
Eli is your daddy.
I know. And then
he's going to go in the Hall of Fame.
The Patriots only have 6 championships after that, the Super Bowl championships, and Tom Brady has 7 rings.
Yes, he does.
How greedy could we get?
No, it's people.
You realize it would have been he would have had 9 rings if it wasn't for Eli becoming a man.
Right. Sure. I mean, it's 7 is unbelievable anyway, so it doesn't
crazy.
take anything away. I mean, Aaron Rodgers.
It just seems like the 2 easier ones.
People consider Aaron Rodgers one of the best, if not the best. He has 1 ring. I mean, so Dan Marino has none. I mean, to have 7 is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But the Giants, young people today, younger, even Olivia, my niece, she looks at the Giants like a joke. They have 4 trophies. They have 4 rings.
Oh no, Parcells.
Great. They're going to be back again.
Parcells and.
But it sucks for younger people. They look at the Giants, or they're like the Browns, or a joke.
He was on the coaching staff there.
Yes, he was. He was fantastic. That's when he really made his name, and he was. That defense, Buffalo was unstoppable, and Belichick's defense was the reason we won. He kept them off the field. That was the key. So anyway, we got John Harbaugh. Hey, what do you think? You've been watching the news at all? What is this? Timothy Busfeld. What do you think of this?
Oh, yeah, from 30-something and Field of Dreams, the actor there.
Melissa Gilbert's husband. Married half pint. What do you?
Is he still in? Is he in hiding? I heard that the FBI is looking for him now.
They got him. Yes, he turned himself in yesterday in New Mexico
after jerking off in a playground.
I don't know. We don't. This is allegedly. And he turned himself in. He's over. He's in jail. He's in jail in New Mexico awaiting arraignment. But he has there's other issues. I'm reading there was
there's a history
coming forward.
Yeah, they all come out.
All the way back to 30-something. There were people who called him a creep on set, and they didn't want to be around him. And
I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo.
Is it a weirdo? Loser. I went.
I think it's all. Is it all of them at some point during the lyrics?
Maybe loser and weirdo. Yeah.
You're
what do you
so
take
fucking
on Tim?
special.
You like?
I want to be special. Sorry.
You like Tim? You think he's guilty? Let's just speculate here. And what's your take?
Well,
I'm going
what
to
I
say he's
read was
guilty.
there was 11-year-old twin boys that
Yeah.
were cast in one of his. I guess it was a series. I don't remember the
Hmm.
name of the series. I don't watch a
And
lot of
he was
television.
directing some
And he was
episodes.
directing, and then he fired them and replaced
Right.
them. And he says the parents were angry that the twins were fired,
Mm.
and that's why they came up with they invented this sexual assault
Yeah.
thing. Sexual assault, or was he diddling or
There's nothing
diddling
sexual.
them?
He tickled them and picked them up and tussled their hair a lot. He was doing that. It was nothing sexual. But then the other one coming forward is a girl from a few years ago saying he put his hand on her pants, and you know, I think it's one of these gonna not gonna go to jail, but we're just not gonna hear ever
Is it
about
like an
Tim
Epstein thing, though?
Busfield again. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think
Well, I
it's
mean, he
Epstein.
was done with his career. I mean, he was
Well, he's still working.
clearly, he was
There's a show.
executive producer of the show. He was in it.
He has some show that no one's heard of,
And
but
directing. He was direct. I think he was directing in 30 something. He had the directing bug back then.
mm,
Certain episodes, he was.
he had
I
the
think
like the
him and
French
his
kids bug.
co-star. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Uh,
it's weird. You know what it is? It's
mm,
you go from it's a one incident thing. Then when they start coming out of the woodwork, you're
no,
like,
that's what I mean.
that's when it's like, ugh.
And also, he's 68, maybe, or at the time, say 67, 66. Well, you're picking up little 7-year-olds and do it. You don't touch, you know what I mean? You don't touch them. You don't
I
have to
get
have your
weirded
hands on
out.
people.
I get
Don't put
weirded
your hands
out
on people. Well, you're
on an
staring people now, and people are
no
uncomfortable.
on an elevator. If
They
like
don't
a
like you
kid, you know how
staring.
some parents will let their kid like 6 or 7 just wander off
Yeah,
on their own on a cruise ship, and then they get
yeah,
on the elevator and they're standing there and they're
yeah.
like looking at me, and
Hmm.
I'm like, dude,
You whip it
I'm
out.
married.
Oh, I thought you whipped it out
We both went in different directions, but it was perverted.
for the same joke, for
But I
the
said,
same
I'm
kid fucking
married.
joke.
Stop hitting on me.
Yeah. So
Uh,
you're in the he's probably guilty, and this has been going on a while,
well,
and
because when it comes out of the woodwork,
mhm.
I mean, is it possible that people are like, hey, this guy's worth 30 million net
He's
worth?
not
Should
worth
we,
30 million.
whatever, 20 million? He's a multimillionaire.
You
Look
think
it
he's
up. Look,
multi?
you
Why
look
would he
it
be
up
multi? I am.
because he's been working steady for 40 years, directing, acting, producing, starring.
Can't imagine.
Ready? Oh, you know what? This is his
I
third
don't know
marriage,
it.
so he had 2 divorces. So you're right. Let's see. Uh,
He's worth
Timothy.
500,000.
Yeah, is that because of which one are you
He's
looking at?
married 3 times.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Yeah. And he's got to support Melissa Gilbert's crack habit, so I heard she was on drugs. That's a
Well,
rumor. I don't know
wouldn't
if
you be
that's
if you
true.
married to a child
I
molester?
heard, sir, Melissa Gilbert is on drugs. That's what someone told me. I don't know if it's real.
Which net worth are you looking at? Oh,
I put in
500,000.
Tim Busfield net worth to 2025. But so he's not multimillionaire. That's all I was saying.
I thought it was at least 10 mil, but okay.
Yeah.
Because
He
well
doesn't
then,
work. I mean, even when he works, if
hey,
he's
you
on
know what?
if he's on
Richard
Law and Order,
Dreyfuss
what
should
does
be
he
worth
get? 20 grand?
$250 million. Richard Dreyfuss should be worth 250. He's like worth 3 to 5 million.
Well, he needs a bigger boat. Hey now, see? Fine.
That was a good
Um,
one.
Did you see
That was a good one. Finally.
thank you. First time in 6 years I heard that. Um, did you see Kiefer Sutherland's in the news?
Oh,
Did you
he
see that
smacked
last night?
a Uber driver, was it? Or rideshare driver? Assaulted
Yeah.
them? What did he
I,
do? Wait, assault can be
it was
smacking
verbal.
someone in the arm.
Verbal. He said, pull over here. And the guy said, that's not the address. And he goes, let me out. And supposedly the guy said, well, it's not the address. And he goes, I'll kill you. Let me out. I'll kill you.
No, but he
And
did it
then,
in his 24-hour character. He said,
yeah.
I'll kill you.
Okay. So the guy then called the police and they arrested him. Is that assault? Is that newsworthy? I mean,
If he
really,
recorded it and he said, I kill you, yeah, it's pretty big.
it's a domestic threat. That's how they charged him. A domestic threat.
Isn't that state to state or in the context of what
I
the
don't know.
charges are?
I'm shocked by a domestic
So wait,
threat.
isn't assault a threat and then battery is the physical contact?
That's what, yes, yes.
All
No.
right.
Well, assault, verbal assault, but I don't understand a domestic threat. Of course it's domestic. It's the United States. Isn't that domestic?
I don't know, man. It's
You know?
semantics.
Yeah. But I just
I don't
thought, I
get it.
mean, I'm watching whatever on TV last night and I see Kiefer. I'm like, that was arrested for that? You know?
So he's going to counter with, I was imprisoned against my will. I said, stop
Mhm.
here and let me out. And the guy said, what is the rule on that? Does the driver have to go to that address?
I don't know, but I've got like I remember even recently when I was on Merritt Island, I was going to smoke rings in an Uber, but then I realized, well, I need to stop at CVS, so I asked the guy, "Can you just stop here? Let me out?" He was like,
Right.
"Sure." So that wasn't my stop. He let me
But it's
out.
also, you can do it in the app, right? You can add a
Add
stop
stop. Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah,
Here's what happened to
sometimes,
me
right.
last night. Miami International Airport, which is a
Yuck.
clusterfuck,
Yuck.
wasn't that busy.
All right.
I walk right out. My luggage comes out within the first 10 bags. Great international flight. I go up. I summon my ride at the rideshare area. It says step out of door number 8 and walk to
Mm-hmm.
rideshare. It's the second island. I do it all. I've done it 100 times.
Mm-hmm.
My driver takes, it says 3 minutes, and then it turns into 9 minutes, and then it turns into
Mm-hmm.
12 minutes. And then finally
Mm.
he goes, I'm here. And I said, I don't see you. I'm at 8. So I look over at 7. It's like 30 feet away. I look over at 9. It's 50 feet away in the other direction. I go, where are you? Because I have my flashers on. And now it starts getting busy. It wasn't busy.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going on for 3 or 4 minutes. I go, dude, where are you? I'm on the
Mm-hmm.
lower level by rideshare. He goes, the app sent me to departures, not arrivals. Why would the app do that? That was a mistake on the driver, correct?
Yes. I mean, I would, yes. Without seeing
So,
anything, I would think yes.
so it's 15 minutes
Oh,
ordeal, 20
yeah.
minutes with the time change. So I said, I will come to you. There's an escalator here. I will come up to you. He goes, I just left. Stay there. And then he goes back into the loop in the airport.
Ugh.
And
And
then
this is to get to the hotel?
this is just to get to the hotel. I could have taken the shuttle
I
for
was going to say
free.
take the shuttle would have been even
Well,
faster
the
at this
shuttle
point.
is it's this place is West
Miami's horrible. You're
Miami,
right. No, I
West
remember.
Miami Holiday Inn. It's awful. It's every 30 minutes.
Oh,
And I was
okay.
tired.
Yeah.
By the way, I had a 4.5 hour flight delay. That was the other reason. Just take an Uber, go.
Where were you coming from?
Antigua
And oh, okay.
or
Weren't you in
Antigua, as they
Colombia?
say.
We need
I
a little
was.
bit. We got to go through this travel of yours.
I've been doing these 3 and 4 day cruises on Princess, and you're in a different country every 3 and 4 days, and you got to do customs and immigration.
Because you were in Colombia
I was in
last
Colombia.
week. And then you
I was in
flew to New
Aruba. I went from Aruba to Colombia, Colombia to Miami, Miami to San Juan, Puerto Rico, San Juan, Puerto Rico to Antigua. And that's not mentioning the other stuff I was at
um,
2 weeks ago. So
right.
it's
And
crazy.
now you're in Miami for tonight.
And yes, and I wasn't supposed to
And
be here even. I'm
why
supposed to
are
be in
you
Los Angeles
why are you in Miami right now?
because of all the delays and whatnot. So I
Are you
just
on your
said
way home?
I was supposed to be. I said, well, I talked to travel and I said, listen, what are we doing here? They said, do you want to stay in Miami for 3 nights and get on a cruise ship because your flights are all screwed up?
Mm.
I was supposed to be taking morning flights and they end up being late afternoon and
So
evening
you're
flights.
staying in that hotel till like Sunday?
Sunday morning, yeah.
Wow.
No,
Okay.
Saturday morning. Saturday morning. I'm sorry. Yes.
Wow.
But
I will
anywho,
remind me. I
let
will
me get back to my Uber driver.
wait. Just remind
And
me though. I want to send you. There's a great cigar shop you can
okay.
Uber. It's not far, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, because I can't. There's nothing here. This is all
No,
industrial.
I'm sure.
It's completely surrounded 3/4 by highway. It's like
Yeah.
rah, rah, rah. It's an
Yeah.
old hotel.
Yep.
There's Goodyear Tire Place.
Mm,
There's a tire company. There's
mm.
Tropical Tire. It's all tires because people blow out their tires right here on the highway. So
I'm gonna
it's
be.
all auto.
I'm gonna be in Miami Saturday, but I won't really have time to
Nah, no
hook
breakfast
up
for
and
us.
all. And But yeah, that reminds me of like when on the road back in the day, they'd put you in a hotel like that, but there was no food delivery
That
and you didn't have a car. So it was
there's
like a
nothing.
vending machine downstairs or a Domino's.
They do have there is a restaurant, but it's like 1994,
Yeah,
and
I'm
they
sure.
they give me 3 square a day,
Yeah.
and it's okay.
Uh-huh.
But it's just it's like 5 things you choose from. It's a cheeseburger.
Right.
They get a buffet breakfast, but it's
Uh-huh.
all you know. I get the grilled chicken sandwich. Anyways, back to the Uber
Yeah.
driver.
Yeah.
Finally, I get it, and they charge me $5 waiting fee
Yeah. Another waiting
plus
fee.
plus another fee because it's an airport. So all of a sudden, my $25 ride turns into $32 or something like
Hmm.
that. So do you tip on top of that? Because the guy decided he made a mistake and went to the departures versus the arrivals.
I don't know. Did he say anything when you got in the car? Hey man, sorry about all that.
I did not speak Spanish, and I
Uh-huh.
apologize for that.
Yeah, Miami. I don't know. I probably would. I would be mad, so I might not tip, to be honest, but I probably would.
I was going to tip him $5, but
Yeah, I wouldn't tip
I got
$5.
charged $5. So I said, that's a
Yeah.
wash.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
he
I
gets
agree.
that waiting fee, he gets a chunk of.
Yeah, you could probably get that waiting fee taken off and then tip them. You know what I mean? If you go in the app, a lot of times they take off those fees. Like I canceled one recently,
Yeah,
and they go,
and they
"It's five
take it
dollar
off
charge." I
immediately.
go, "I was
Yeah,
waiting 10 minutes." They go, "We removed
yeah.
the charge." Like they don't care.
All right.
So, you know, you
Maybe
could
I'll
probably
do
get that
that
removed. Get
because
it removed.
I
Throw them
spend a
the
lot of
five
time
bucks.
thinking about it because I'm like, the guy made a mistake, but here I
Yeah.
am. It started off a 3 minute wait, and
Well,
then
you
it
shouldn't
turns
get a
into
tip for
it's
making a
nearly a
mistake,
half
though,
hour. It's
right?
nearly a half hour. I'm
Right,
waiting.
but you know what I mean? What is this the world we're living in now? You get tipped for making a mistake?
No,
I mean,
he
so
said
he doesn't
he
deserve
said
it.
he lied too. He said the app sent me to
Fucking liar.
departures, and I'm
Fuck
like,
him.
no, it
I hate this
doesn't.
guy. I hate this guy.
And it wasn't even busy. That was the other thing. And
Yeah.
because of the delay, then it became 40 cars, deep, blah, blah, blah. All right, we're done.
I
Let's
got
move on.
I got to be there Saturday. I haven't been to Miami in 6, 7 months after doing it for a full year. But Saturday I'm going back on Icon for a week. So I'm getting the car, driving to Miami, do the Uber, that whole
The
nonsense,
rental
which
car, you doing the rental car again?
rental car. That's what I do, man. I rent, I drop, I get reimbursed.
I've done
That's the
that
drill
twice because you told me you do it all the time. And it was a
all the time.
fucking nightmare. It was
Well,
so
it's not
stressful.
easy. It's not
And
easy.
then
Yeah,
trying to get gas
yeah, it
to
sucks.
top off your rental car.
It sucks.
It's like, where'd you go? It's like,
Yeah. It's, but then on the other end, is that stress better than a car payment and insurance on a car that will be sitting a lot?
no,
I
yeah.
don't know.
You
Kelly
gotta weigh
says
it
it's
out.
not. I say it is, but she's like, you should get a car. You just get a car. I'm like,
Well, Kelly's thinking that the inconvenience for her when you're home.
oh, inconvenience for her. How dare
Kelly,
she? How
how
dare
dare
you?
you, Kelly?
Um,
I say you hold off
where are
with the
you?
car payment as long as you can.
I am.
Two
Yeah,
car payments.
that's
We've been very successful with it. There are times when it's a pain, but we grab an Uber or Lyft, but we're
yeah.
able
We
to
haven't
do
had
it
that problem really. It's more of me, just the rental, and then we have to go to the airport the day before, get a car. It's a little
because
hassle, but
you're going from Clearwater to Tampa. That's the issue.
mhm. Yeah, yeah. I meant to ask you earlier, where are you going to be for your Patriots Texans conference championship game?
You're not going to believe this. I'm going to be on a cruise ship.
Without the game on.
Well, it's
No, they'll
50-50.
have it. They'll
They'll
have
have
it.
that one because there's only a few games
It's
left.
a
It's a
conference. Yeah,
big,
there's only
yeah, it's a
one or
conference.
two.
I'll be watching it on a cruise ship.
Which
Now,
cruise line are you going back on? Is this Princess
what
again?
time zone am I? I'm going to be? Yeah, I'll be.
Yeah, you'll be watching the game at 3 p.m. And what uh what cruise line? Is this Princess?
Yes, I'll be on the Majestic, the big one, the newer one.
Hey now, size matters.
I was on their version. It's called the Star Princess. It's funny. These cruise lines all steal the names from one another.
Yeah, even Royal, the next icon is Legend. They used to have a Legend of the Seas. It's already been out there. They're just repurposing names.
Yeah, but they're taking them from each oh, there's cruise line competitions. The cruise lines. It's like
Yeah.
the Star is Royal
Oh,
Caribbean, and the Star
yeah.
Princess. I just
Right.
performed on it a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Gorgeous,
Gorgeous. It was gorgeous.
gorgeous. It's
They have
gorgeous,
this
darling.
on Icon and Star. They have this Pearl Cafe, and it's big, food area, and it's pretty nice. But they have all the teas and coffees, that you can get the free shit. And the last day I wanted to get a coffee, and this lady. So I get the coffee, and I just wanted a pack of sugar and a stick. This Asian lady is staring at the teas. They have the box of teas.
That's what they do.
She just stared at them. So I'm behind her. I don't want to be rude. So I'm like, just waiting. She's staring. I'm talking minutes. So then I go, excuse me. And she's like, turns around and she goes, yeah. I go, oh, I just want to get a stick. She goes, yeah, I'm looking.
Oh no!
I go, well, now I'm like,
A passenger?
yeah, but I don't want. So what am I? I'm just standing. I go, okay. So we stand there again, and I'm just like, and now there's a guy behind me going, hey, can I get a? And I go, well, I'm like this, going, I don't have room. And then he goes, ma'am, and she goes, yeah, and he goes, can we move here? And she goes, I'm looking.
Wow.
What are you looking at? 6 boxes. You've been here 5 minutes. What are you looking at? So now it's getting weird. There's another person behind him. So I just bail because I don't know who saw me. Whatever.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you that before you continue with your story.
Yeah.
If you were not an employee or contractor, independent contractor on the cruise
I would
line,
have beat her and pushed her in the, smacked her in the head and pushed her over. I mean, get the fuck out of here.
Come on!
Throw her overboard.
For all the tea in China.
That's racist.
What?
That expression. I'm sure you can't say that anymore.
Why?
I don't know.
To an Asian woman? You didn't know she was Chinese or not, did you? You didn't. Do you know the difference? Can you tell Korean,
No,
Chinese, Japanese?
I cannot. No. I guess who's ever better at karaoke? I don't know. Karaoke is the name of it, but I don't know. I don't know how that's done.
It's hard.
Ancient Chinese secret.
Sometimes if I'm around them for a certain amount of time, like when I was in China.
That's racist. You're around them.
Everything. God.
You're around them.
When I'm around, so I have to say, when I'm around Asian people,
yes, for
a certain amount of time, I can start to see the differences. But
you can. I don't think I can, to be honest. But Paul Ogata, great comedian Paul Ogata, has a funny joke where he goes, "We don't know either. We can't tell." And then some Asian comes up to him and goes, "Are you Chinese?"
Mm.
And he goes, "No." And they go, and then they name some other thing. So, and then he goes, "No, I'm a NCAA." And then they go, "What?" He goes, "Not Chinese at all." Anyway, no. So anyway, so now we got 6 people, and I bailed out of the line because again, I don't want to be really involved. But we got 6 people, and one of the guys is like, "Hey, come on, okay, enough time, let's go, enough." And she goes, "I'm looking," and then, now there's all blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then she just grabbed whatever, a tea, and got out of there, but with like an attitude of like, "Oh, you people are so rude." It's like, lady.
Well, sometimes I don't understand if it's something. Is it entitlement? Or is it the person has got like a delayed?
I think she might have been a little brain dead.
Right, brain dead, or an issue, or medication, or she had a stroke 10 years before.
But still,
she thinks she's fine, but she's like,
right. But even with that, I'm talking. That's problematic right there. That clip's going to be a problem for you when I clip it and put it up there.
The names have been changed to protect the stupidity.
Yeah. So, but I think even with brain damage, 6 minutes of staring at teas, you grab an Earl Grey and you get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Al is saying 6 minutes, and he certainly has license to add some hyperbole to this little story. But I'm going to tell you right now, 2 minutes is an eternity.
Sure.
2 minutes.
Especially when you're standing with your coffee, waiting, just want to grab a stick.
That's 2/3 of a song.
Depends what song. You know what I mean?
So were you clenching your teeth, your fist? Were you open handing it? Were you practicing in your head? Were you
No,
thinking chokehold?
I was
Were you
very
thinking
zen. I was very
you
zen.
were?
I just, go with it, go with the flow, be thoughtful, mindful in the moment. Doesn't
Mm-hmm.
bother me. It's bothering those other assholes, not me. I was at peace with the whole thing, man. I'm with one with the world. You know what I'm saying, dude?
So you're looking for the chamomile tea yourself,
Yes.
or the sleepy time tea.
You know what I had the other night? You know what I had last night? And nothing. Chocolate not gummy, mushrooms, psychedelics in a chocolate bar. And I had a bar of it.
Are you
Felt,
microdosing?
yeah, felt nothing. Nothing. All I got out of that whole thing was I got the munchies. Because I opened and in our refrigerator I saw a Reese's peanut butter cup thing. And then I was like, ooh, so I had that. I ate Reese's peanut butter cup. But I didn't trip. I didn't see a color. I didn't see a flashback.
But it's
I didn't
micro.
remember Nam.
It's
I didn't
micro,
remember
right?
anything.
So it's not supposed to give you the full thing.
It's supposed to give me something though, right? Shouldn't I get something?
Should I get something for nothing? Who
Shouldn't I get
purchased this?
something though?
Who
You
purchased
know,
this? Who made the
um,
purchase of this microdosing candy bar?
Kelly's brother-in-law.
Is he? Yeah.
Hmm.
So he's shipping drugs across state lines.
Well, these are perfectly legal in the state he lives in. He goes to a
But
dispensary.
what about the states that he had passed through?
It's completely legal.
In
But now they're
Florida?
putting it in
In
chocolate
Florida?
bars. In
In
chocolate
Florida?
bars. Yeah,
In
we have them. We
Florida?
have
You are
dispensaries.
avoiding this.
We have dispensaries. It's legal.
You you turn that motherfucker in.
Oh man. What else you got? Anything? Anything else? What
What do
time
I
you
got?
Oh,
I'm
so
a,
you're just gonna
Mhm.
stay in a Miami hotel. You're like Martin Sheen in Apocalypse Now in the beginning. You're gonna wake up and go, shit, Miami. I'm still in Miami. Then the fan's gonna be going, you're gonna be
And
bloody in your
with my
underwear
tidy
doing
whities,
karaoke. Yeah, doing all
it's
bloody,
112
drinking
with a
out of a bottle
humidity
of
dew
whiskey.
point of 300. I'm looking forward to that.
That's not bad.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
not only does this hotel cater to crew and some locals, but also prostitution.
Hey now.
Uh,
Well, you got three
I was
days.
I was checking out. I had a 7:15 a.m. flight last week,
Mm-hmm.
so I was down in the lobby
Ooh.
at 5 a.m. for the 5 a.m. shuttle.
Yeah.
And she pulls up in an SUV. Well,
Uh-huh.
someone pulled up in an SUV. She gets out and she comes in and she's wearing super short shorts, almost like bikini bottoms, and
Damn.
like a leopard brassiere.
Mm-hmm.
And she comes in and she sees the guy at the front desk, and she
Uh,
goes, "Yeah, I'm going to use the bathroom." He said, "Yeah, go,
yeah.
go, go." So she goes in there, probably washes out her vagina. She's a working girl,
Well,
and she
I
gets back
understand.
in the SUV, and off she goes.
Yeah. Wow. Where is this hotel again? Give me the send me the
Okay,
address
yeah, write
and
this down. I'll
the
text you the
location. Pin that
address.
for me,
Yeah,
would you? I mean,
yeah.
sounds pretty good. People are checking in, ready to fuck. Hookers are coming in and cleaning themselves out. It's pretty good. I want to stay. But you guys,
And by the way, I'm not shitting
Mhm.
on the prostitute.
No,
She
you got to pay
no,
extra for that. That's
she's a
Danny
working
Thomas
girl. I
material.
have no issue with that. I don't partake myself,
Hmm.
but I have no issue with someone
Shitting on a prostitute. You have no issue with
shitting
it.
on. No, I don't have an
All
issue.
right.
As long as they pay me enough, because I
Mm.
clean up after that. That's my side hustle.
I
As long
remember
as they
years
pay
ago
me
on
my
the pod
rates.
we discussed Danny Thomas, and that was his fetish. The great Danny Thomas, who founded St. Jude's Children's Hospital, enjoyed laying under a glass table and having prostitutes defecate so he could see it.
Hmm.
Yeah, Marlo Thomas's
While he was
dad.
jerking off, or was he just?
Well, we can assume. I never read that, but I would assume you would finish
That was
off the
Marlo Thomas's dad.
Phil Donahue's father-in-law.
Yes.
Yeah,
Marlo Thomas said that I was very funny, by the way. But
Marlo Thomas.
yeah,
Why did she say that?
because
Was
she
she
witnessed my
drunk? Was she
performance.
having a
She was
stroke?
hammered. She was having
Oh,
a stroke and
where was
doing
this?
shots of tequila in a brothel. She, she was waiting
With her
for her
dad under a
father.
table watching her shit.
Waiting for her father in the lobby.
She went into the bathroom and cleaned out her vagina. That was Marlo Thomas.
And that's the podcast for today. Adios.
We got through it with shit Wi-Fi. The horror.
The horror.
The horror.
The horror.
The horror.
So long, Al. Have a good trip.
Iceberg. Dead.
Don't forget to review us and rate us. It really helps.
The Talking Dicks became friends at a very young age, and the rest is history.
A feeding frenzy quickly develops.
This is the Two Al's One Pod podcast. Thanks for tuning in.
Done.
I didn't kill my wife. I don't care.
We'll fix it in post, you son of a bitch.
All right.
Okay, so.
All right. Subscribe. Mary.
This was a horrible mistake.
Mary.
Patreon.com/2Ls1Pod.
Go to patreon.com/forward-the-two-dicks.
If you shoot me, you won't see a cent of that money. Why?
I think it ends on that. That's beautiful.